What if an alien force could manifest your deepest traumas, forcing you to confront them in ways you never imagined? This is exactly what Alex Garland's mind-bending science fiction thriller Annihilation explores. The story follows Lena, a biologist portrayed by Natalie Portman. She ventures into a mysterious zone called the Shimmer after her husband returns from it changed and critically ill. But this isn't just another alien invasion story. It's a profound meditation on how trauma shapes and transforms us. Before entering the Shimmer, Lena is already carrying her own wounds. She's weighted down by guilt over an affair she had while her husband was away on his mission. This personal trauma becomes just as alien and threatening as the mysterious force she's about to face. The film assembles an all-female expedition team with each member bringing their own deep scars. There's Anya, who battles self-destructive impulses. There's Dr. Ventress, who faces terminal cancer. There's Cass, who remains haunted by the loss of her child. And there's Josie, whose body bears the marks of self-harm. These aren't just character backstories. They're a reflection of how trauma touches so many lives in different ways. The Shimmer itself is perhaps the most brilliant metaphor for trauma ever put on screen. It's an invisible barrier that changes everything it touches on a molecular level. Like trauma, it doesn't discriminate or judge. It simply transforms. Inside its boundaries, DNA splits and recombines, creating beautiful but terrifying new forms of life. Isn't this exactly how trauma works? It fundamentally alters us, creating versions of ourselves we don't always recognize. As Dr. Ventress says in the film, it's unlike us. I don't know what it wants, or if it wants, but it'll grow until it encompasses everything. Anyone who's experienced trauma knows this feeling, the way it can consume everything, changing not just our present, but our understanding of the past and future. But here's where Annihilation offers its most powerful insight. Transformation doesn't always mean destruction. Throughout the film, we see the Shimmer creating things that are both beautiful and horrifying. Crystal trees sparkle like diamonds. Flowers bloom in impossible patterns. Even the dangerous creatures it spawns have an otherworldly beauty to them. The film's stunning visual motif of prismatic light speaks to this idea. Just as a prism splits white light into a spectrum of colors, trauma can break us down into our constituent parts. But sometimes, this breaking down leads to something new, something different, but not necessarily something worse. In the film's enigmatic conclusion, both Lena and her husband have been fundamentally changed by their encounters with the Shimmer. They're not the same people they were, but they find a way to embrace each other anyway, suggesting that even after the most profound transformations, connection and love are still possible. What Annihilation ultimately tells us is that trauma doesn't just destroy, it creates something new. The question isn't whether we'll be changed by our traumatic experiences. We will be. The question is how we'll integrate those changes into who we are becoming. As Lena says near the end, I'm not sure what I am. And maybe that's okay. Maybe not being sure, being in that space of transformation and uncertainty is part of the journey toward healing. Because while trauma may change us, it doesn't have to annihilate us completely. For more information, please check out the full article in the description.